I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is amaraslogic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know what we here to talk about. I posted it in the community tab about 2 days ago. I couldn't go live that day to talk about the Damian Lillard interview on the 520 podcast due to some technical difficulties. Got my new laptop cracking. We back at it. Salute the Bucks Nation, friends and family. What's good with y'all? If you haven't already, hit the like button, please. It helps stray Bucks fans find their proper home, which is here on the #1 Bucks podcast on YouTube with the #1 Bucks chat on YouTube. Salute, salute, salute. It's been a couple days. Miss y'all. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to check the comment section and shout people out here in a moment. I found the 520 podcast interview with Dame really, really intriguing. I thought it was a lot of good information on Dame, how he came up, how he became what he was, going to Weber State, AAU, just getting his full background. He came from very humble beginnings to get to where he is currently. And talking about as far as the relationship with Giannis, how it's building, how they're working on the communication. He has to be a little bit more assertive with asking for the ball. A lot of everything we've been saying in the chat, everything we've been saying on this podcast was just reaffirmed, especially by myself. Shout out to me about Damian and his kind of up and down season he had, and he definitely blamed a lot on not being in shape. He didn't work out at all during the summer, like literally nothing. That's never gonna lead to positive things. You don't work out all summer and you're getting in shape as the season goes. And he explained, it was he couldn't get injured until he got traded. Then when he got traded, it was 2 days and it was like training camp. And then he's going through a divorce. Like that's a whirlwind for anybody to be able to deal with. You out of shape. You're getting divorced. You go into a new team. I know that you guys don't want to make excuses for any player, but as a human, that's a lot, y'all. That is a lot. That is just a lot going on for you to be able to perform at your best. That my personal opinion. We're gonna talk about it. I know this has been a hot topic for quite some time. I know that Dame Lillard is definitely much maligned by a lot of Bucks Nation for his lack of performance last year. I'm just wondering if how he explained himself in the interview, did it allow you to have any empathy for him in his performance, or is it still no excuses? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because all last year it was just back and forth about Dame. He's washed, he's trash, this and that. He don't want to be here. Now, after this interview, do you feel more confident and comfortable that Dame wants to be in Milwaukee, that he wants to excel and make things better with Giannis? How do you feel, Bucks Nation, friends and family? Let's chop this game. See you in the building. Luke, what's good? The homie Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas. What's good, bro? Robert Brooks, what's good? Sandra Stevenson, good to see you, man. Salute. Brandon King Carter in the building. My homie Jimmy Roller. Tehran also representing the Bahamas in the building. Salute, salute. Mr. 414, ain't seen you in a minute. What's good, bro? Bucks #1 in the building. Daniel Bleacher Report, Boss Orton in the building. Salute. Kevin Finney, what's good, bro? My man Ali Benjamin has entered the chat. What's good, bro? Appreciate y'all tapping in. I know it's a little bit of short notice. Again, I just got the laptop today, and I literally got it set up good enough to go live like at 8:02. So salute me for following through. So Bucks Nation, how many of y'all saw the interview? If not, I'll put a link in the description after the live to the interview on the 520 podcast as well. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I listened to the whole thing when I was at the gym today. I thoroughly enjoyed the interview, and it just made me look at Dame in a different light, and him taking accountability too, as far as not being in shape, stuff going on. I mean, injuries. I mean, it was kind of like just worst case scenario for situation for Dame last year. But as you can tell, he's definitely paying attention to Indiana. He definitely is going to try to drop some 50 balls on some people, and he's definitely going to be in shape. So, let me know, Bucks Nation. Like I said, he was the most talked about Bucks player last year, good and bad. So let me see what y'all talking about. And then I'm gonna open up the internet lines for y'all to tap in. My boy Luke said, "Love Damian. Salute, salute." The homie Robert Brooks. Let me move this. I gotta do a couple adjustments still. Hold on. The homie Robert Brooks says, "Saw Kyle, I would do this trade, but I'd rather for us to have another big." What trade? Hold on. What I miss? What trade saw Cali proposing? Sandra Stevenson, what's good? She said, "What's good, Bucks Nation? We here. We gonna chop it up for a little bit." The homie Gibson Nicholas said, greetings to everyone in the chat. Salute, peace, and love, as my boy Gibson likes to say. My boy Brandon King Carter in the Village said, go Bucks, go, fear the deer. Absolutely. My boy Jimmy Roller, salute Jimmy Roller, what's good? The homie Saul Cali said, did y'all see the rumor where Ayo Dasunumu going to the Bucks for Pat C and a 2031 swap? Oh, that would be awesome if that could happen. Just get Pat Connaughton off of this team. He is useless. Literally useless. That guy get on my nerves. Every time I hear his name, I just get upset, get angry. So terrible. My boy Mr. 414 said, what's good, all? We in the building, gonna chop it up about this Dame interview. Bucks number 1 said, what up, what up? Bleacher Report boss, I'm with you on that one. I think Dame is ready to be him. Yeah, he heard all the talk. You could tell. He heard all the talk. He's like, yeah, okay. And as you can see already, Dame is in shape. I expect a resurgent season from Dame. I expect him to look like old Dame. I thoroughly am completely confident in that Dame will return back to his old form, having a full off season to get in shape, also to kind of work on his game, look at film, figure out how to communicate and work better with Giannis. Because that's what this whole season comes down to, how Giannis and Dame work together. Let's forget about all the rest of it. Let's just keep it a buck. This season depends on how Giannis and Dame roll. Period. Because if they're cooking, it's over for you. So I think that's what it's about. And I love how he gave the examples of the Clippers game, how they was cracking it against the Lakers, how like getting 30 apiece, like they were figuring it out, but then injuries and this and that. And that's what it was. We could never get in a rhythm last year because of injuries. That's literally what it was. When we played together, we were good, but it just wasn't a lot of time. It just wasn't a lot. Bucks Nation friends and family, please hit the like button as you enter the building. It's just what it was. But I just know when they start training camp, they should be spamming pick and roll for everyone. They should just be spamming pick and roll and figuring it out. And then on Dame's side, Dame needs to be more vocal of when he needs the ball and be more vocal as a kind of a secondary leader. This is Giannis's team, but as a secondary leader, he needs to be more vocal. And he knows that. And I'm glad that he took accountability for that as well. I think, like I said, we're gonna see a much improved Dame. Like I think we're gonna see a lights out Dame, one that we'll be proud to call an All Star this year. We'll be proud to call Damian Lillard an All Star this year, not like last year where it's like, damn, not only did y'all think he should be an All Star, damn, I know y'all didn't think he should be a starter. So I think he will. This will be the redemption tour, not only for the Bucks as a team organization, but as far as anybody that was ridiculed, I don't think anyone was ridiculed more in the Bucks than Dame. So I think he has a lot to prove that he's still a top 75 talent and he has some years left in the tank. And he's about to be an all-star starter again, but it's going to be for all the right reasons this time. He's going to right his wrongs from last year. It was a train wreck last year, but let's be real. This year we're coming in healthy. We got a better coaching staff. We got better players. It's nothing but up for us. It's nothing but up. And the thing is great. The media doesn't even see it yet. They will at some point. Oh, we knew if they did this and that, and they would be a championship. No. I want y'all to keep the energy y'all have now. We have enough talent on this team to win a championship. Period. We just need health, and we need Dame to play like Dame. If Dame is playing well, this team is almost unbeatable. Period. Because you already know Giannis is Groundhog Day. He's 30-10 in his sleep. It doesn't matter. He's doing 30-10. It's the others that are accompanying him that I am concerned about. I'm concerned about Dame being consistent. Concerned about Middleton. What are you getting from Bobby? If these players can be consistent, we can win 60 games. If we get a throwback Dame at whatever his 100% is, if he can get us to 90, we'll be straight. We'll be straight. We will be straight. And him already being in shape, you already know what it is. I'm very confident in this Bucks season, y'all. I'm not going to even play or hold y'all. I am extremely confident. What about y'all? I'm extremely confident. Listening to what he's saying and the focus, these dudes understand. They understand that they underachieve regardless of the circumstances. And even then, he wasn't trying to make excuses. The people on the pod were trying to make excuses. All of y'all was hurt. He was just like, we still should have won. I like that mentality. Now, yeah, we was hurt. That's why he's like, no, we still should have won. I felt like we still could have won. I like that mentality. That's a warrior spirit, and I'm with that. My boy Robert Brooks said, Daniel, yes he is. Dane will be is going to be fired this year. Oh, he's about to be on fire, Robert Brooks. Guaranteed. Luke, you said your birthday August 31st. Okay. Happy early birthday, but I know we're going to talk before then. Salute to my boy Luke. My boy Kevin Finney said, what up, Amber, friends and family? We in the building. Okay, Ali Benjamin said, I'm not worried about that. I'm ready to see the killer come back. Okay. I like that. We're going to see one of the best versions of Dame we've seen in quite some time this year. There's no other way around it. I'm telling y'all. I guarantee we see one of the best versions of Dame we've seen in quite some time coming in this year. It's too much to prove. People, I mean, can you imagine you be a top 75 player, somebody saying that you should be replaced, that you didn't deserve it? Look at you now, you're trash, you wash. That's all the bulletin board material you need to come back and be a savage. I expect savage performances from Dame this year. I expect a minimum of 10 to 15 40 balls this year. Minimum 15 40 balls this year. He's going to get it cracking. And if our boy Middleton can stay healthy, we really good. Bucks number one said, bro, I struggle with stress about stupid things. Imagine what he went through. Facts. Facts. Bucks number one said Dame gonna be a lot better next season. Absolutely. I think the connection with Dame and Giannis will be a lot better. Now that they kind of know how each other works, the communication, I expect a much improved Giannis and Dame as a duo, working off of one another and not so much ISO. The homie Robert Brooks said Dame got the youngsters in the lab, and I see AJ Johnson has been a sponge all summer. Dude has the characteristics of being something special. Facts. Outstanding comment. Outstanding comment, Robert Brooks. I'm in full agreement with you. Brandon said Dame is super ready along with Giannis. Oh, yeah, Giannis is definitely motivated. Homie Jimmy Roller said, gotta peep the interview after this. Absolutely. Good interview, bro. Good interview. Oh, the homie Hoyt Street E back in the building. What's good, fam? Salute to Hoyt Street E. You see the Dame interview, fam? What you think? Luke said you saw the interview. Okay, cool. ASAP Josian, what's good? Ali Benjamin said, we ain't even thinking about Indiana. We ready to show Boston, Philly, and New York we here. We need to show everybody we here. Everybody should be a pack. It ain't no just specific teams. Everybody should be trying to get packed up, shipped out of here. Out of here. But those teams are definitely high on the priority list, and I still always like to add Miami. We always got to be wary of Miami. They have very good coaching. Never forget about that team. Because that team healthy would have probably beat the Knicks, Indiana, and a couple other teams. Let's not sleep on Miami either. Quality team. You have to respect your enemies or opponents. Let me not say enemies, opponents. Ryan Love was good. Bucks Nation, let's get it. What up, Ryan? Appreciate you tapping in. Oh yeah, the homie Jeff Riley, straight out of the OC. What's good? Said, yo, Bucks Nation, yo, what's good? ASAP Josie has said we're gonna see a different Dame this year. He has no choice. He has no choice. Absolutely. The homie Marcus Little said, Bucks Nation, let's talk about it. Absolutely. LaFonso Watson, how you doing, bro? I'm good, bro. Back cracking, able to go live again, talk to friends and family. That's always good. Always good to chop it over friends and family. Appreciate you asking. The homie Matt in the building said, yo, what up, Matt? The legend, the man, Mr. Cool has entered the chat. I saw the interview. It was very good. I'm feeling very good about Dame. Now, thank you. I think everybody should. After that interview, you should feel so much better about Dame. I feel way more comfortable. Salute to you. And no disrespect, Mr. Cool was one of the biggest critics of Dame. So for him to say that speaks volume. Shout out to the legend. Mr. Cool, salute. The homie Ryan Love, so Bucks always get high character guys other than Drew Horst. Make sure he doesn't ruin team with chemistry too much. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's valid. That's valid, Ryan Love. Great point. What do I be telling y'all, man? Smart. Number one Bucks chat on YouTube. Number one Bucks podcast on YouTube. Where do you get as many gems dropped from the people on the screen as the people off the screen? Salute to our IQ. Friends and family. We are the smartest people in the room. Salute, salute. Just said Dame, Giannis, and K-Mid will be dangerously unstoppable. I see K-Mid playing 65 games this year. That's what I'm at right now with K-Mid. 65, I'm good. 65, I'm good. I'm good at 65. That's a safe number. That's a safe number, and we're never going to get 82 games out of Middleton. That's not reasonable. 65 is, I think that's in scope. 60 to 65 is in scope for Middleton. I feel like that's a good season for him. Marcus Little said we need team chemistry and health. Agreed. What up, Jackson McDermott said long time no see. Yeah, bro. Had to get a new laptop, fam. I had to wait for it to get shipped. My old one, bro, even when I went live before, I had no screen. So that's why my face or eyes might have been drifting. My screen wasn't working. So I only had, it was all wild, but I made it work. You know, Warriors going to do what Warriors do. But it was just too much, so I had to order a new laptop and get it all set up. But we here, we good. Hopefully everything looks straight, sound straight. If not, let me know. But I think it's looking good on the new joint. Rob Brooks said, "Mr. Cool, Dame would be awesome. Dame will be awesome this upcoming season." Agreed. LaFonso Washington said, "Great things are coming, bro." Absolutely, facts, facts. I don't care about anyone's political views, but why is Khris going into politics right now, bro? I didn't know that. Interesting. Dr. Smith in the bill said their earns are going really. Hey, salute to Dr. Smith. Salute. Mr. Cool said, "Healthy, the big three in the Bucks is the best in the NBA." That's not even, you know what? There's receipts to prove that. Speaking of Dr. Smith, we was talking about that last year. When the Bucks have the big three, our numbers are off the chart offensively. They're off the chart, and our record, I think it was like 70-some% winning percentage when the big three was healthy. We have a very formidable big three. We have a legit two superstar. Regardless of how much Dame struggled last year, he still averaged 25. On an off year, 25. So what's going to happen when he's cooking? We are going to be, man, listen. I know teams made a lot of trades, and I know that a lot of Bucks Nation is on edge, but I'm telling y'all, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. It's just not. The Bucks, to put things in perspective, my boy always say, a superstar is a person that can drop 50 at any time, right? If you look throughout the league, How many teams have two players that can drop 50 at any time? Not a lot. You could maybe say Luka and Kyrie. Who else? Who else can get buckets like that? Uh, there's no way that like 40 balls apiece are happening with Tatum and Brown. It's usually one or the other is getting cooking. But the Bucks, when they were cooking, Dame a have 35, Giannis a have 35. Like it's just different. Their ceiling is higher than anybody else's as a duo. I think the ceiling of Giannis and Dame is higher than any other duo in the NBA. Y'all let me know if I'm getting too crazy out here. Jeff said I see Giannis 30 plus, Dame 26 to 27, and K Mid 21 to 22. I agree with Dame, but I could also see it averaging 25, but it being a very efficient 25 this year. And K Mid, I could see around 17, 18, because we got to remember some people on the bench are going to be getting buckets as well. This isn't like last year where our bench was non existent. So we got to take that in consideration as well, that we're going to get additional scoring help. So those averages might dip slightly. And I think that'll be good. Okay, August boys. I see Bleacher Report Ball's birthday, August 30th. We might have to do a live for y'all. Hey, y'all see the man. He said salute chat. Hey, Dr. Smith, what's good? I'm about to open up these lines in a minute. Oh, yeah. You got to salute Mr. Cool. Salute, Jackson. All right, let me open these lines real quick. Let me put the link. Let me get myself situated, y'all. All right, link is in the chat for y'all to join. I can't wait for this upcoming Buck season. I am chomping at the bit. Y'all have no clue. You know how rare it is, the opportunity to make people eat their words. The Bucks have the best opportunity in the world to make the whole league eat their words. They they need to get dialed in, focused, all of that. You all good, Bleach Report boss? All right. Tap in the Bleach Report boss, aka the VP, the man with more aliases than anybody else. Salute, what's good, bro?
You hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Oh man, how's the new laptop?
It's, you know what, bro? I haven't even had time to like dive. I just put my data on there, put the applications I needed to go live. It's about talking to friends and family of Bucks Nation,
You
bro.
open
I'll
it
figure
up.
that out. I'll figure that out later. Salute to friends and family.
All right. What's up, Bucks Nation? What's up, Bucks? What's up, Bucks chat? Man, it's been good. Yeah, I got to see that like when you had the article on the channel. I'm like, wait
Right.
a minute, I ain't this. So then I looked and watched the interview, and Damian Lillard was pretty much like, look, I heard everybody was saying about me.
Right.
Everybody took it for granted. I ain't having it. I'm like, he was just telling, he just explaining what happened. He's pretty much like, I
But
ain't
that's what
really.
I was saying. I was like, he gonna come back dead focused. I'm like, y'all don't think he hear that noise? Y'all don't think he got pride?
Oh, he he's from Oakland, California, so you know what that means.
Right. He with the business.
Yeah, he's Marshawn Lynch, man. Him and the boys, so you know what
Right,
that.
right.
It's
But
all
I was
about that.
happy that he took accountability and kind of explained what happened. Again, I don't want to make it seem like he's making excuses. He's just telling what happened.
You really
I don't know if
this.
that's an excuse or not. If I'm just telling you what happened in my life that may
He's
have affected my play.
But we saw this though. We knew this was going to happen because we just like he's coming in. The trade just happened 2 weeks before the season, and then no training camp. And also we heard about the stuff about his divorce, and and he said he didn't train.
Oh, my man Luke said Khris better have good ankles. It's crazy, bro.
You probably thinking about him getting
Hey, he
crossed.
said he should have good ankles. Like he has some, like he should be wearing the right sneakers. Like he should be having some good sneakers. They got good sole on them. You can't go to Walmart and buy some ankles, bro. But we hoping for the best. We hoping for the best.
He
We
got
hoping for the best.
to get some good sneakers because there's no way.
Right, he should still get some good sneakers. Right. Shout out to
It's,
Lou.
you still got shoes. You slipping and sliding. You don't need extra.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I'm like, I was telling, like, I don't know how much you heard, but I was just saying, I'm feeling more and more confident about the Bucks.
I do. It's. I don't know. You just said something about another trade might happen, but it's just a rumor. But we need to get Pecos off this team. I understand that. They're
Salute,
trying to
Oliver.
weird ways, but with him saying what my part that got me was what he said about to Giannis. Like Giannis is like he told me if he needs the ball, just say I need the effing ball.
Right, exactly.
And I'm like, I heard hearing that it's like Giannis tell him like if you want to be him, just be him, just take it. He's
Right.
not stepping your toes. Giannis just want to win. He don't care about none of that glory stuff. He just want to win.
But that comes back to the point where we were talking about during last season that Dame would be too passive at times, then be too aggressive, trying to figure out what the happy medium is. Now with him giving that information, it gives you a greater understanding to why it was so inconsistent. You know what I mean? Because he's
Yeah,
not, and like he said, he's not trying to step on anybody's toes. He said he was trying to fall in line. That he wasn't trying to uh trying to rock the boat, and I respect that. And I
I
also
respect.
respect how he stood on Khris Middleton being cold.
Yeah, he.
Because they try to kind of have Khris like, nah, nah, nah. He like Khris Cole, bro. Khris Cole. Shout out to Khris. When Khris on the court, he be hooping.
Oh my God! But then I also was thinking that what Dame also said was when Giannis have the ball, they trying to put the wall up. He's like, just switch it out to me, and I start killing them. And That's what Giannis want Dame to do because once he start going off, and he got two people on him. Who gonna stop Giannis at that point? That's what's been talking about all season. We know when if they go off together, they're
It's hard
unstoppable.
to beat, bro.
It's hard to beat, and Dame sees that, and he knows when that Dame already like he's ready. He said as soon as when guys got them days and they not covering them, he's gonna get both of them, and then he's gonna make sure that they go get off. So it's coming. Those days are coming. I want what I want to personally thank. I want to thank everybody that's been hating on the Bucks. I want to thank you. I want to thank you to give us the evidence we need. I want to thank every hater on there that been talking bad about the Bucks for the last couple months, been disrespecting them. Thank you. I want to thank you because that we're gonna see another Bucks but it's gonna be a great season. It's gonna be great next like season to come. Season before. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
There he is.
Mr. Smith.
There he is. Salute, salute,
What's going
salute.
on? What's going on?
Hey, chat, y'all know who's in the
What's
building. We
happening,
got
people?
Dr. Smith bottom right, Bleach Report boss bottom left. Let's get it cracking. Look, finish your
What's
statement,
happening?
Bleach Report boss, then we go to Dr. Smith.
All right, yeah. I'm just hoping that when this season starts, I mean, don't want to hear anything bad from Doc. I hope Doc's got his ducks in a row too. But me thinking that with Darvin Ham for the defense, I'm ready for this season. I'm ready because they got great minds in that left lineup. So you go ahead, Dr. Smith. I'm gonna collect my thoughts and think some more stuff to say. Go ahead.
Oh, for sure. Well, salute to everybody, man. Salute, salute, salute. Daniel the chat. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get an opportunity to come in, break bread with the brothers,
Hey, appreciate
decompress
it.
for a little
Hey,
bit.
that's what this is all about.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't stay too long. I got
That's
some
all
things
good.
I'm running to do. But I saw the video. Um, Real quick before I get into what I got from Dane. Right?
Uh,
Did you see the whole interview?
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
didn't watch it. I listened to it while I was at the gym though. Yeah.
What's up with your man Jeff? What's up with him? What's the story with him? You want me to give him a two-piece? I told you I was gonna try and start off the year being a good dude, but look, man, the truth will set you free. What's up with this dude? He's gonna sit here and say, um, Damian was expressing how sometimes it's difficult to play with someone like Giannis who's always on kill mode and just
Right.
go, 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 right? And Jeff out the corner of his mouth gonna say, as a point guard, I salute you because I couldn't do it,
Right,
or
exactly.
something to
Yeah,
that
that was
effect.
the I didn't
Let me
want
tell
to
you
get
something,
into
Jeff.
that.
Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
the
mean? And then
unnecessary.
Damian
We
came
got
to
him his
Giannis's
only
defense.
championship.
let me get to it, right? So Damian out the, defending is going to say, well, Giannis is open to suggestion. You know what I mean? He was saying that Giannis will have conversations with him, telling him, sometimes you just got to tell me to pass.
Right.
Jeff going to do it, going to try it again. And be like, that's all I had to say? Hey, Jeff, let me tell you something, right? If if you at this point in your career barely holding on by dental floss, if you're gonna be on this team and with the one dude who got you a sniff of a championship, if that man said go in the corner and post up, then get your ass in the corner and post up. Who do you think you are? Are you bugging out the delusion? Like, oh man, yo, bro,
Dr.
you're
Smith
like
has
that
chose
dude.
violence today. Salute. Well, you need to get
Oh
that out.
man. I had to get that off my chest. He did the delusion. I understand that your confidence has to be really high if you're gonna
Right,
succeed
right,
in this league. And for some guys, that confidence borders on delusion. And truthfully, at one point at his best, he could play in the league, right? He
right.
was on that Atlanta team that got him to the second round of the playoffs, something like that. You know what I mean? Jeff T was all right. He was cool. But get your ass in the corner. Yeah, and post up and shoot. And be happy that someone invited you to the cool kid party. Like, are you kidding me? You sitting there talking like you in that weight class and you can take part in the conversations that Damian and Giannis can take part in. Did nobody ask you, Jeff?
He
Jeff?
needed the
Nobody.
rock to come out of nowhere. It doesn't matter what you think, Jeff.
Yeah,
It
sit your
doesn't
right there.
matter what you
I'm a
think.
Bucks fanatic. I can't even remember when you were acquired that season. Like, when did we even get you?
He
It
was just
probably
chilling on
would
the
have.
bench. He was just chilling, being
Like,
cool on the bench.
I can't even remember when we got him. Like, because I knew he didn't wasn't there from the beginning of the season, or was he? That's how little you mattered. I don't even know when we put your ass in. Anyway, uh, for me, with the Damian thing, I think it's important to hear context, right? Context matters, and to hear the why, right? I think he played well last year by an average player's standards, but by his standards, and admittedly, self-admittedly, he didn't perform up to the standards that he
Right,
wanted to perform up to, right? And so I think it's good to hear the context for sure. But at this point, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but I've already heard that from Damien. I'm already excited. I want you to go out and do it. No more
thank you.
talking
No more
at
talking.
this
Thank
point. Exactly. You know what I mean? Tape up the fist, put the mouthpiece in. It's time to get in the ring and go to work. I don't want to hear any more talking anymore. I want to see you in shape because apparently that was something that didn't happen. Um, I don't know enough about the process to know whether or not that's normal, right? For someone who is waiting on the trade to not be in the gym.
you.
That
Right.
might be normal, right? Because they are avoiding injury. To me, though, it ended up being, I mean, so you avoid an injury. You're
Right.
scared of twisting an ankle or something like that because you don't want to drop your value, but you come into camp not in shape, which in turn drops your value because you're
Value.
not
Right.
playing. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the net gain was. Maybe a couple of games, like if you're not in shape, you can still go out there and kind of do it. Versus if you're injured, you can't do it at all or whatever. Regardless, I was not happy to hear that he wasn't in shape. I hope that means that he's in the best shape of his life now. I hope
I
all of it. I want more people to say drop him from the 75. Does that make you angry, Dane? Does
Right.
that make you annoyed? Cool. I'll say it then. I don't believe it. I think you should be in the top 75, but if it aggravates you, then I'll say it. They should have dropped you from the 75. Now do something about it.
Now do something.
Go do
Do something.
go do
Do
something
something.
about it. Because we want to see that Damien. We want to see aggravated Damien.
Right.
You
It,
seem to
it does seem
operate
like he
off.
was aggravated, though. I will say it does seem like he was aggravated in that, like, explaining, talking about the Halliburton and all of that. I think he was aggravated.
I,
man,
I definitely hope so. Be aggravated. Be annoyed. Be annoyed at the fact that it's not just Tyrese Halliburton. It's all these point guards, right? I was hearing it from my family. I told you all of my family are Knicks fans. I'm the only person that's not. I'm the only
Right.
person that's a fan of any other team, right?
Okay.
Um, and I'm hearing it. Our point guard is better than Dame. Why? The Dame is washed and all the rest of that. I want Dame. I don't want him to turn his social media off. I want him to put that on blast because he
Right.
seems to
I
be
want
the type
all
of person.
notifications on. All notifications on.
He feeds off of it, right? He
Right.
feeds off Russell Westbrook gonna sit there and do this, and then he rocked Russell Westbrook right out of the playoffs. I
Right.
want him to every player that he looks at has just superimposed Russell Westbrook's face
Right.
over it.
Right.
I want that Damian Lillard because it's time, man. It's time, man. You know what I mean? I want to see things from him that we've seen here and there. Like, how about I want to see him jumping in the passing lane and intercepting these balls. If you're not going to stand in front of people and take charges and all the rest of that, you can still be an outstanding
That's a
defender
good point.
without doing that. Be Allen Iverson type of defender. Be the type of person who
Gems are
led the
being
league in
dropped,
steals.
ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. Hit the like button. Carry on, sir.
You feel me? Yeah, you know what I mean? I want to see, and I'm seeing a lot of the stuff that I'd love to see. We were talking about this the other day. Salute Gibson, first of all. You can't come in with the fresh
Salute,
cut.
salute, salute to
I
the
was
And
back.
waiting for you to finish to get on Gibson. I was waiting for you to finish to get on Gibson. Gibson
you
came
can't
in
come in.
with the fresh cut.
You can't come in with the fresh and we not say
My
nothing.
man Gibson. Oh, hey, on the wall today. What's good, Gibson?
Salute to the panel, salute to the panel, salute to Dr. Smith, Amber, and my vice president, Daniel. What's going on, guys? I'm happy to be in the chat because I missed the last live, the last time I listened to everything you all say. Man, I see all the things that Damian Lillard said look like they are ready. I want them to come out ready. I want them to beat the brakes off team this season around.
Straight.
I want them to beat the brakes off them. I want them to send a message. Notice Boston. I didn't like how y'all win that championship only because every team was injured in the league this year. Y'all get a pass. But let's see this year what's coming up. What are y'all going to do? Y'all are going to defend that title. Y'all are going to defend that against the real top dog in the East. I ain't worrying about New York, Philly, and New York. Them they got to build chemistry. I ain't worrying about them. I ain't worrying about them. So we focus on the Pacers and Boston. These two teams, we gonna make statesmen out of them.
Let's not
And the
disrespect Miami, Gibson. I always hate that we disrespect Miami. Miami is a well-coached team and they got quality players. We got to show our opponents respect. We got to add
right.
Miami in there. That's all I want to add. Go ahead, Gibson.
All right, we can't forget the Miami Heat too, because these teams have been giving us problem for the past couple of 3 years. They've been giving us some problem. But my main concern
Sure.
is Bucks Nation. I want Doc Rivers to take this season as a learning experience that say, hey, let me throw my young guys in the water with the sharks to see what I'm going to get out of them. We don't want to have them
Agreed.
glued to the bench and have Pat Connaughton running like fly by Pat playing all kind of minutes and not scoring the ball. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want him to
And
switch
that's
up
and
things.
you know what, Gibson? That's why this comment was interesting because Marcus Little and I'm interested too about AJ Green. Do you think that he's going to elevate another level this year? I think he must. They must know he is already, which is why he wasn't participating in a lot of the stuff with the first and second year players. What are your thoughts, Gibson? Then I'm gonna swing to everybody else. What are your thoughts on that comment, Gibson?
I really appreciate the comment. I really appreciate it. So we'll just have to wait and see. I waiting to see when the season starts to see how things are gonna unfold. That's all I want to say. Well, the floor is all yours, Mr. Smith and Daniel. The floor is all yours.
So how do y'all feel about that? What do y'all think about AJ Green? Do you think he's going to be a factor? Do you think he'll take another leap?
Defensively, I hope so. I mean, I hope that he can play better defensively. But shooting wise, once he gets going, it's gonna keep going in, and it's like now if Doc know what to do with them with this year a full season, they know what to do with them. I think he should take over for Pat Connaughton's spot and have a bench spot that we've been looking for past couple of years. It's like third year, I believe, second year.
Yeah.
He's still young. He's still hungry. I mean, I remember one time I was on here, ranting for him to put him in the game, and now
Right.
I
It was
and
people
now
saying hashtag free AJ Green and all that. He was in jail.
I I seen the, I seen the light of what how he can play, and
Right.
now this is when when we got on the GM for drafting very well. This is one case when he drafted very well, got a good player as AJ Green. So I'm really happy for him. So I'm hoping that better this year and that he shoots better. But if they can just get him like at least about 10, 15 minutes a game, at least 15, get like 20, 15 points out of him,
I think he's booked for 15 for sure almost. I think that's almost booked.
15 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's booked. What are your thoughts, Dr. Smith? Then we're gonna go back around to Gibson.
I mean, we certainly hope so, right? As far as his offense, again, it depends on like where they have him on the court, right? Because he's not going to be in the starting five, but they're going to
Right.
different lineups he's going to be in. Of course, I want him to continue shooting the ball with confidence and whatnot, or at least shooting the ball well enough that the other team has to respect it, which keeps
Right.
the lanes open for the people who drive. But I think Daniel, for me anyway, for how I feel, he hit the nail on the head. I want his defense to get better. Not that his defense was poor, but I want his defense to be like I can
Good.
count on it.
That's a
You
good
can
point.
go out and be a part of a unit that can go and shut a team down or definitely slow a team down over a 5 minute stretch. You know what I mean? Because those are the things that are going to put Pat Connaughton, who, if he's going to be on the team, is probably at the end of his line. Those are going to be the things that allow you to get or inherit Pat Connaughton's minutes, because when Pat was playing at his best, that was what he was really good at. You know what I mean? He was really good at putting pressure on the team and being a part of the unit. He himself wasn't a ball stopper, but he would jump in those passing lanes. He would get
Right.
deflections. He would get rebounds. That was Pat Connaughton when he was at his best, which is how I prefer to remember him. I don't want to remember the Pat that I saw in that
Right.
Pacers series. I want to remember the Pat that helped us win the championship. And I want AJ Green, if Pat is no longer capable of doing that, to step into that
That
and take the
role. Yeah.
baton. Take the baton. You know what I mean? Because Pat, when he was at his best, really produced for this team, and it was in that way. He was able to hit a three. Rarely would you see Pat go off for like 8 threes. I don't
Right.
necessarily need that from AJ Green. I need you to be able to keep the defense, the
Honest.
opposing defense, honest. Keep the lanes open. Keep the defense honest. Go out there and bust your behind on defense. Don't just be a try hard. I don't want you to just be flopping around like a fish. I want you to be playing effectively. I want you to be playing effectively. We know the type, right? You know what I mean? You want to go in and show the coach that you
Right.
got a lot of hustle and effort, but there's no real common sense to what you're doing. You're 8 fouls in 3 minutes. I don't want to see that, AJ Green. I want you to go out and play intelligent, which I think he can do. What I'm hearing is all of the right things. These guys are not resting on their laurels. A bunch of these young guys went down there to Damian Lillard's camp and they're working on their game. I can't tell you how over the moon I am to hear stuff like that. You know what I mean? You're not resting on your laurels. The last thing I want to hear is that the first time people are seeing you is when you come to basketball, like training camp. What?
Right.
None of
That's a
we
problem.
got
I agree
knocked
with
out of the
that.
you feel me? We got knocked out of the first round. We don't have just show up to training
Why?
camp time. Twice, right? We don't have that time. We got get back time. And we got a lot of get back to get. I personally think that us being hyper focused on any one team is beneath us. I don't care about the
Right.
Pacers. I don't care about the Celtics, because regardless of who it is, there's always going to be somebody. That's just the nature of sport, right? So it's if it's not the Celtics, it'll be the Knicks, or it'll be the Heat, or it'll be the somebody, right? It doesn't matter who it is. Be able to knock out whoever's on the other side of the ring. Knock them out. I don't want
Fact.
to see any come from behind games where we're losing by 20 points and now we got to be all world on offense just to get back in the game. We've shown that we could do that. Let's be all world on offense and then blow a team out by 30 points. That's what I want
I
us
want
to
to
get
see
back to.
throwback Bucks performances like that. There's a couple years ago where that was the normal occurrence. I remember being a
Exactly.
season ticket. I'm like, oh yeah, this team will be. Oh, I'll be at the crib before the end of the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
it used to be
I
like that.
do.
I want those days to come back. Like Bucks
That's a
used to get
fact.
people up
Giannis used
out
to
of here.
have that. Giannis used to have his little popcorn
Yeah,
order
all that.
on
You
standing
remember,
order.
right?
He'd be eating
Yeah.
popcorn by the beginning of the fourth quarter. Let's get back to that. Eating popcorn and goofing off.
Get what
And,
he is,
and goofing
dancing,
off.
doing whatever on the sideline, chilling. That
Yeah,
those were great
exactly.
Bucks times. Regular season times. Regular season times.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I got to shake and move today. You know
Okay.
what I mean? But salute to everybody. Love,
Appreciate you.
happiness, health. Tell your man Jeff
Salute,
T, keep his mouth closed about the Bucks. I'm on him. I'm on him.
All
I will get out a mirror and remind you of who you were in this league. Don't you better chill out, Jeff. you better you better calm down, Jeff. I will
all
remind you who
right,
you were in
Dr.
this
Smith.
league.
Appreciate you.
Big three, Jeff. This ain't the big three. All right. So salute everybody. Good night.
My boy,
Good night. Good
Dr.
night.
Smith shows violence today. I love it. You
brother.
gotta switch it up every blue moon. Every blue moon, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Uh, Amber, I have, I have a few concerns I would like to address before I let Brandon come on. I get a concern I would like to address. My concern I would like to address, what I would love to see is I would like to see more from Bobby Portis and Brooke Lopez. Why I say that? What
Mm.
I saw from Portis last season, I want to see a different. I don't want Porter holding on the ball too long and not passing the ball, missing all those dunks and layups and things like that.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
I want
Hold on one second. I gotta mute Brandon. Brandon, hold on one second.
Hold on, yeah.
Hey, hold on. All right, hold on. Go ahead.
all right, all right. What I want to see from Brooke Lopez, I don't want to see a 7-footer getting rebound from a 4-foot guy. I don't want that. I want you to be
You about to
grabbing
start
the
bombing.
all over the ground. We don't need to do I don't want to see any of those mistakes that we made last year. This year, I want us to be more aggressive, more in attack mode. We want to establish our identity. What is the Milwaukee Bucks identity for this season? Our identity is we need to be the number one defensive team. That's what we need to base this identity on. Defense when you championship, not offense. You gotta play the defense to win the championship. So that's what I'm looking for from this team. Go ahead, Mr. Brandon. The floor is all yours.
Yeah, go ahead, Brandon. Salute, Brandon.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hold on one second, Brandon. Hold on, Brandon. You had some background noise before. Go ahead, Brandon. You had some background. I had to put it on mute. Go ahead, Brandon.
I seen the damn interview.
Okay.
I agree with you saying. So about everything what he been through last season, getting divorced, not in shape, still had to work, not chemistry with Giannis, and that's broken for him. How can he speaking out his own word?
Right.
So I think this team is not and rolling with. And I think I had to give a lot of team credit. I want to say this. Thank you to light the fire under the bucket because oh, they know we the most hated team in the league last season.
That's a fact.
They they give us all that crap. They don't want to talk about it. Now now
Okay, I see
they
Brandon
know.
came in with his apron on. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Brandon.
Now they know. The league is scared. They don't want to talk about it. If we mess around, win this championship, they will have to talk about it. I had to give Boston credit. I had to give Miami credit. I had to give Philly, Knicks,
Mmm.
because they made some trade. But do they think it can hang with the big dog and the big boy? No. They don't
We're
got
at the as far as being top heavy, we have three legit stars, two superstars, right? I don't think any other team has that.
Right.
There's teams
Nope.
that kind of you would think like maybe Phoenix, but as you can see, Bradley Beal is unavailable. He's more unavailable than Khris.
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead,
I
Gibson.
What I'm saying is like the Phoenix Sun is up and down, and then for Philadelphia and New York and those other teams, they have to build a chemistry because it don't work just like that. You see, with us
We
and
went
Dame,
through it exactly,
it's not
exactly.
going to work. You see, a lot of people putting
I
too much hopes on New York. They have to gel, and if they all ain't gelling together, it's not going to work. So I
And then
give
in New
Philly and
York
two.
too, let's not forget they're undersized team. They don't really have any bigs. And
How
that would
about
fall right into our plan because then we could just punish them in the paint. Just
Right.
punish
what?
them.
DC.
One more question, Amber. My biggest concern is what I would love for Giannis to do. I want Giannis to get Al Horford back. Every time I go back and I watch that clip,
Yeah.
Al elbow him in his face, boy, I want him to retire Al Horford. I want Giannis to retire that guy so bad. Man, I don't like that
That
guy.
was
I don't.
personal. Hey, Bleach Report boss, that was personal. He came out of nowhere with shots at Al Horford. He
yeah. He
came
just
out of nowhere. Hey, that was
Man,
personal.
I don't like that thing. I cannot stand Boston. I don't like Boston. I do not
hey.
like
Got you
them
got
at
you
all.
got back in your mind. Did they beat us to get that championship? No, they did
Yep.
not.
Right.
Oh, I
It's
don't.
funny. He's like, no, they did not.
They beat us.
So
They beat us to get there.
What's
So
wrong with y'all today? Go ahead.
who? I let me bust some game. Like, look, cause look, I mean, Cleveland is a little bit of a problem for me thinking about their size, but
Right.
you don't know how long Mitchell gonna be there. Cause I keep hearing rumors that he wants to get out of there. But then us, you look at every matchup with anybody. You know, we just had to take a couple of people out of there that was old or kicked out the league with the Shanghai Sharks or just guys that just can't play anymore. We had old guys on our team. We had like guys in the about to go to retirement home pretty soon. But
Hilarious.
so I'm sorry, man. I gotta have it. We had some old guys that Giannis looking around like, man, well, I need a story myself. What's going on here? It's like these guys are old. Like we got some young players that can find place in defense. Every guy that we got, look at the
They
roster we
just have
got.
electricity. Some young guys that can just people that can actually move.
Exactly, move their feet, and then we was just what we said all season. You said every first thing. You said move your feet. We couldn't even move our legs.
Cement.
It was like jelly legs. They trying to move their feet.
They
Like,
was
come
out
on.
there moving like they had John Elway's knees or Terry Bradshaw.
It was just horrible. Now we got guys that can actually play some defense. Get back to our roots, defense, basketball, and with Giannis in the helm. And then everybody keep bringing up, oh, well, Dame's defense. He played decent. He tried.
His ratings said that he was way better than what we think defensively.
Yeah, well, way better than we think. Now somebody gonna say you cap, you cap, you cap, you cap.
I brought. Hey, you go back and look in the videos. I put up the stats of defensive efficiency.
Yeah, it was way better. I mean,
Yeah, way better than y'all thought.
and then it's just, and then they like, well, I mean, and last time I'm gonna bring it last time. Everybody keep talking about Drew Holiday. It was Jaylen Brown that was playing better defense than
Drew Holiday. I
Drew
agree.
Holiday. I'm sorry. That's guy is him. That's the guy.
That's their
You can
best player. That's their best player is Jaylen
That's
Brown.
the best player. And I don't want to hear no Jaylen Brown. I mean, I don't hear about no Jason Tatum. No, it is Jaylen Brown.
I
I
agree with
watch,
that.
watch
I've been
last season.
saying that for a minute, though. I've been saying that for a minute.
I was
Go ahead,
standing on.
Gibson.
I got one question, Amber. A lot of people is not paying attention to this detail, but I am paying a very attention to
Oh, I
that.
know you paying attention.
Everybody could be focusing on Giannis and Dame, but watch this. What about Gary Trent Jr.? Who is going to shut him down? That's the question what people need to be
Gary
looking
Trent
at.
is our X factor because we haven't had a good shooting guard in many years.
Right,
In many
and not
years.
And not only that, Amber, watch out for AJ Johnson. A lot of people sleeping on him.
Oh no,
I'm
they're
not.
not sleeping no more. I think
Yeah,
people
I,
think he's gonna get some run. He's gonna get rookie run like AJ Green got last year. He gonna get this year. I guarantee
yeah,
it. He's doing too much, bro. You're working out with Dame, then you're working out with Paul George. He putting in too much pain, bro. He putting in
right.
way too much pain. He's
oh, you
everywhere you can dribble a
talking like that?
basketball. You see him in the video. You just see him there. Like, what is he doing? He is a
Right.
sponge right now. He's absorbing every and anything. AJ Johnson will be a factor for this team for years to come. I said it first. Book it today. AJ Johnson will be a factor for this team and in the league years to come. Watch what I tell y'all. And y'all know I don't lie.
And
I,
and not and not only that too, Amber. They match up perfectly with Indiana this year. We match up well
Yep,
perfectly with them. Cause why? We get more younger. We get size to match
yep.
up with them.
And
We get
defensive people, defensive minded players.
I like the
we get
second round.
we got players to throw at Halliburton. We got
What
players to
up,
throw at
Pass?
Seattle. Lopez, you need to start running on that treadmill now. Not today. Now. You need to be doing some serious jumping jack. Middleton, my eyes is on
Appreciate it,
you.
Oliver.
My eyes is on you this season. The first game, when the season starts, I don't want to hear you cannot play back to back. I'm not hearing that. I will literally fly over there and sign a petition. And then I'm going down there to Pfizer Farm to sit down with the general manager and tell him, what are you doing?
He got a whole plan. He got a whole rollout for this. Hey,
Don't
Gibson
get
got
This
a
I
is,
whole rollout.
don't
Shout out
this
to
is,
Gibson.
I need to tell him, say, this is unacceptable. We cannot go 3 years in a row. We're getting embarrassed after embarrassed after embarrassed.
Embarrassed. That's
No,
fair.
this
yeah.
team this year need to come out and play with number one, with a heart of a champion. They need to play with the heart of a champion, or Doc
Gibson
Rivers
cooking
probably
again. Temperatures
he
rising.
probably, he probably need to sit everybody down and watch that film and show him what Michael Jordan them used to do. Jordan don't not like to lose. When Orlando beat the Chicago Bulls, Jordan said, "We going in the gym today," and they wake and they wake and they came back and what they did, they sweep Orlando. That's what I'm looking for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I
Have a
like that
mind.
analogy. I like that. I like that right there, Gibson. I like that.
Came back from being off for 2 years too when that happened. Came
Yeah.
So
back off break, came back like, you know what? That's my basketball is it, man. I ain't coming back to baseball. So
Right.
so
5 years.
they sorry about that, man. So they need to come out, Amber, and play and sit down and say, you know what? We haven't been there in 2 years. From since we won the championship in 2021, injuries have hold this team back, and they need to determine that this year we are going to make a change. We are going to make a difference. We are going not only out there to play for ourselves, but we are going to go play for the city. Let's put this city on the map. Let's make it more attractive than it is now. Just like, for an example, let's use San Antonio. When they win those five champions, and San Antonio is not a big market, that's a small market team.
Correct. But
What
they
they do.
drafted well. Drafting well.
Very
So
well.
we need to come out this season, Amber, and make a statement. We need to beat teams not by 30. We need to beat them by 50. We need to beat them by 50. So when we beat you by 50, we want to show the league. We want to show Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, those bunch of clowns that wake into these networks and want to give this team
Get it
no
off your
respect.
chest, Gibson. Talk to the people. Get it off your
We,
chest, Gibson.
we want to make them talk about us. We want to make, even though they don't want to talk about us. We want to show them that we are a heart of a champion. And then Giannis needs to put Horford in retirement. That's all I want. That's all I want.
And then again, salute to Gibson.
He's been retirement, man. He's like
Right. Go ahead, Brady. Then we gonna go back to Bleacher Report. This man has a personal vendetta against Al Horford. I support it.
Mm-hmm. Elbow my boy in his face. Elbow
All right,
Giannis in his
I support it.
face.
I support it. Go ahead,
And
Brandon.
I think I think it the the um the whole league is in trouble because don't mess around. If we mess around, if the Packers win Super Bowl this year, if the
Here
Bulls
you
win
go.
Super Bowl this year, if
Here
the
you
Bucks
go.
win this 2024, 25, 25 champion, hey, the NBA,
My
the
boy
whole
Brandon thinking big.
nation,
My boy Brandon thinking
the
big.
whole
He thinking
nation,
big.
whole back, back on top
I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm just
because
really excited
it's
about this
safe.
team, though, to be honest, because this is some we haven't had a team this good in a very long time. This team,
Very.
player for player, is better than our championship team. Player for
Mm-hmm.
player, this is better than our
Right.
championship team, and this is the best bench we probably had
And a long time.
in a
And a long.
long time. In a long
On
time.
time.
I can't even say when, but a very long time that we had a bench this serviceable where we had so many different pieces to use, defensive people, offensive people. Like we have a little bit of everything. It's like jambalaya on the bench. Only thing we don't have is a lot of size, but we do have some size. But we have athleticism now, defensive minded players, 3-point shooters. We have everything you want on the bench besides multiple bigs. That's it. We do have some bigs, but just having multiple bigs. But besides that, I don't know what else you could want on this team besides another big. That should be all that you should want. Everything else is check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. We improved at every position almost that we lacked last year. Every position that we were failing last year is a strength this year. Go ahead, Gibson.
What? One more thing, Amber and Bucks Nation. Let everyone be a witness. Amber, you need to write this down. Today's date is the 20th of August, 2024. When the season started in October, when could somebody check when is the Bucks playing the Boston Celtics? I want you to
Oh,
check
it's
on that.
early. It's early. I think
November.
November 10th or something like that.
Okay. Now watch this now, Bucks Nation. When we play them and we beat them by 50, please, for the love of the game of basketball, don't switch the channel. We need the whole world to see the embarrassment this team is going to put on Boston. Please, I throw my hand up in there. Do not switch the channel. We need the world to see this. If they switch the channel, we know that they have a serious politics against this team. That's all I have to say. That's all I gotta say. Don't switch the channel. Show them that beating they took live on national television. Don't switch it. Don't switch it, please. We need the world to see these chunks are getting whooped to the ground. That's all I want to say. Don't switch the
See,
channel.
I like
Don't
what
switch.
see. He got the haircut. He in his bag today. Can we please give a special salute out to our friends and family member Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas? Salute, sir. I like when you in this type of bag. I like this. I support this type of foolishness. Like you get in your
Don't
bag like this, Gibson. I'm all about
switch.
this. I'm all about it. Let's do a
Hey,
quick
hey.
round robin. Then I'm gonna get in the comment section. Let's start with you, Brandon, and then go to Bleach Report Boss. Then we're gonna end with Gibson to send us home with the proper words. Go ahead, Brandon.
Okay, I think now this Buck team heard all the talking. Now,
Absolutely.
so I can say this. Now, this Buck team has the fire under their butt now because no excuses this season. No, because we got without so much dead weight
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
and
Brandon talking.
we made coaching changes throughout the last year. Finally, all the coaching staff that we had last season, bringing back Darby Ham, hiring quality, quality
Right.
assistant coaches that Todd needs, and hiring young talent
Right.
that we have. No, this team, I think this team can bring that mama mentality in that reason why I say it because Giannis, well, no, Giannis is going all day. Dame, Dame gonna come on fire. And Khris Middleton stay healthy. Well, I think Khris Middleton played 16 games.
Yep, 60, 65 games. I think we're all in alignment with that.
Ethan can stay healthy. If this Bucks team is stay healthy out the whole season, and
Sky's the limit.
we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking up because we don't care. We don't care about anybody. We want all the smoke. Let them bring them out. We're not scared of nobody. That's
Okay,
fucking
Brandon. Okay, Brandon. My man, Brandon. Bleacher Report boss, VP. What you
The
got for us?
VP.
All right, I gotta say is Bucks Nation. Let's get ready for this season. I'm really excited. Um, all the hoopla talking, all the disrespect we've been getting for the past couple of months after the season was over, all the names slander been. I thank you guys. I thank you for doing that to us. This disrespect us because we coming. We coming for everybody. We come for the league. You had all this talking, and you see your Dame said he's ready to be him this year. I'm ready for the Bucks to be them because they're gonna be a lot of these teams that everybody's been talking about. So don't come back and boohoo. Come back to the bandwagon when we start dominating. So no. You save energy. Save
That's
that
what I'm
energy.
saying. Pick your side now. That's exactly what I'm on. Pick your side now. Pick your side.
So
Absolutely.
let's get
Go,
this going. Oh,
man. I'm so hyped. Me too. I just can't
Brewers.
wait for it.
Shout out to Brewers.
Uh,
6 week.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Go ahead,
all
Gibson.
right.
Take us home the way we need to go, and then I'm gonna get in this comment section.
All right, but my concern is for this team. I like what I said a little earlier. I want Doc Rivers just to mix it up every other night. Mix it up. Just mix it up like what we call it here in the Bahamas, like you mixing a conch salad. Mix it up. Mix it up. Different mix it up like you want to see different guys in different rotation every night. And now my biggest concern is if you see we don't get no rating, I need to come over there personally and find the commissioner and hand him a letter and find him say, why is it the city of Wisconsin gets so much hate? Why? Why is the team getting so much hate? Why is Wisconsin the city of Wisconsin? Now, don't get me wrong, that's a beautiful city. That what it people saying that that's a beautiful city now. Don't get me wrong. Wisconsin is very beautiful. But why is the team is getting all the slander? Because Boston is a big market team? No. We don't want you all to switch the topic. When the Milwaukee Bucks play Boston, Commissioner, I don't know if you're watching this podcast. Please let them leave the station on. Don't go to no commercial. We want it there on so everybody can see who the real frauds are. So peace to the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. The best Bucks chat on YouTube. The realest on this podcast. Not the fakest, to the real Milwaukee
Really?
Bucks. Peace.
Salute, my man Gibson.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all. See, hey,
hey,
Gibson
Peace.
is in his bag today.
ATT. We coming for you, dog.
There we go.
We love you. We love you, dog. You funny as hell, but hey, we coming for you, dog.
All right, go. Salute,
Peace.
salute.
Peace.
Brandon, Bleach
Peace.
Report, boss, Gibson, Bahamas. What's good? All right, y'all.
Peace.
Get in the comment section. The squad. Shout out to the squad. I saw this is a good comment too. I hope we see more of Livingston this year. He's a very good rebounder. He's also makes smart decisions. High basketball IQ player. I agree. Mr. Cool said third string Andre Jackson, Marjan Beauchamp, AJ Johnson, Tyler Smith. Facts. That's how it looks to me too. Salute to Pronte. What's good? Dame was trying to be nice to him. Like, I can tell him that you ain't got that type of standing to demand the ball. Facts, Bronte. Facts. Jeff Teague was in the league for 12 years on 16, spent half the season with the Bucks, and spent all the time hating on the Bucks. He's a known hater. Jeff said, "I hope and praying that Billy Hoyle trade happens and not just being a rumor. Horse, please trade Billy Hoyle with the quickness." This man, hey, Jeff don't like PC at all. Some of y'all got vendettas against players, and it's hilarious. Hey, Gibson got Al Horford. Jeff got Pat Connaughton. Dr. Smith used to be on Malik Beasley helmet. Oh, hilarious. Facts, Sandra. Everyone said, I agree, Dr. Smith. Everyone on the Bucks should play angry this year. Facts. Marcus said, I'd love to see AJ Johnson add at least 20 pounds. Facts. The same goes for Tyler Smith. I like him to learn under Giannis and add strength. Both Johnson and Smith need to get stronger. Absolute facts. Definitely need to be in the weight room. The homie Two Red Violin was good. How do we renege that championship ring from Jeff Teague and give it to someone much deserving? Players like Wesley Matthews and George Hill. You're funny as hell for that Two Red Violin. That was funny as hell. Oliver Story, hey, the Packers gonna do work this year. Don't worry, we going live on the Packers too. They gonna do work. Shout out to the homie Pass straight out of Jersey. AJ Green was undrafted, makes it even better. Great point. Hey, shout out to Pass, the homie. Rob Brooks said it's just too much talent on our team for AJ Green to explode. I just hope he knocks down his shot, basically take advantage of opportunities. He should be good. That's fair. We got way more firepower than people think. We're I'm not saying stack, but we're a stacked team. You're not looking at us on the schedule like, damn, we got them. All we got to do is this. Nah, you got to get lucky to beat us. We got a lot of talent. Sandra said the Pat C era is officially over. We will see. Brewers won again. Salute to the Brewers. The homie Kenny Mack is in the building. What up, Kenny Mack? Good to see you, bro. What up? What up? We just in here talking about the Dame interview and regular Buck stuff. You know how we do. John Torres in the building. What's good? Let's go, Bucks Nation. We all we got. Fact. Fact. My boy John Torres. What's good? One of the OG queens of the chat, Cynthia Harris, is in the building. Bucks Nation, get the likes up. Missed you all. Salute. Glad to have you back, Cynthia. Salute, salute. Sandra been holding it down. Sandra said a top 10 defense will get the Bucks a finals championship. We have plenty of offense. Great point. Great point. I've been saying that too. That top 10 facts. Tehran, shout out to the Bahamas. Said Gary is a big pickup. Extremely big. Extremely. Jimmy Rose said, Amber, you hear some Team USA players got drug tested after the Olympics. Not LeBron, though. Yeah, why would they drug test LeBron? You already know what that's going to come back as. Man taking the same stuff that Barry Bonds was taking, it still ain't better than MJ. Salute to him, though, for trying. Man taking the cream and the clear, TRT, Anavar, it still ain't better than MJ. Unnecessary shot. Get a cup. Oh, the homie Mr. Washington is in the building. What's good, bro? King Brandon looked like a young Irvin Magic Johnson. Hilarious. Yes, bro. Yes. And he looked even more like him in that show. What was the Lakers show they had on HBO or something like that? He looked even more like that. Shout out to Brandon. He do look like a young Irvin. That's hilarious. John Torres said on paper, this is the best roster Giannis has had. Now they just need to put in the work. Facts. Pass said, just you wait. I'm gonna be the biggest Marjan hater. He keeps being that's gonna be your guy. Hey, Pass is calling dibs on Marjan. Let's go, Pass. Joseph, what's good? Dylan Brooks and Ben Simmons are the answer to our problems. I don't want Ben Simmons anywhere near this team, but Dylan Brooks, he put in some pain. Yep, Pat C era is over. It's the green era now. Agreed. Yo, Jimmy, Joseph, bro. Ben Simmons should be in the WNBA is wild funny, bro. What? Jimmy Roller.
Winner.
That was hilarious. I can't believe. Robert Brooks and Gibson, you look like you got that promotion cut. Y'all can't stop in the comment section. This is why I love going live. The interaction with Bucks Nation, friends, and family is epic every time. Every time. My boy ASAP Josie said, definitely need the offense to be facilitated through Dame more this year. He has to do that himself, though. He can't expect anybody to do it. He has to be more forthcoming in saying that he wants the ball and demanding just going to get it. That's on him, too. Jimmy said the women are tougher than Ben any day. Okay, bro. I'm not. Why are y'all bombing on people like this today? Why are y'all bombing on people like this? I support it, but what brought this on? Why y'all bombing on people today like this? I'm here for it. I cheerlead foolishness, but I just don't know what brought this out. Mr. Cool, voice of reason. Let's not forget we have an excellent coaching staff. Facts, sir. All right, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. Y'all know the deal. We'll be going live in the next couple of days, or if some news comes about the Bucks any sooner, we'll go live then. I appreciate everyone tapping in. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content. This is the #1 Bucks podcast on YouTube with the #1 Bucks chat on YouTube. Hands down. Are you not entertained? Please hit the like button if you have not already. Please do. We're trying to provide a home for all stray Bucks fans that don't have a home. This is where you should be. The #1 resource for Bucks news is right here. Most intelligent commentary on the Bucks is right here. If this is your first time, please subscribe. I guarantee it'll be worth your time. I guarantee it. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing with friends and family about the Damian Lillard interview on the 520 podcast, kind of explaining the first year with the Bucks, everything he's gone through, and also taking a look at how he came to be. I think it was a great pod that you guys should check out, and let's keep talking about it in the comments section. Appreciate y'all tapping in, friends and family, for the win. Comment, like, subscribe, share, go.